here, you see what's going on. Sell literally everything out here. Not trying to put anything bad, but I'm keeping my hand in my pockets too, you know, just to avoid any pickpockets in crowded areas like this. You don't know where to go if you go straight or you go the other way. Over here, the heat is just like in another level.
Hey bro, what's up?
What's up, brother? Say hi.
Yeah.
Good?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm tall.
Hey man.
You, Puerto Rico.
Where you from, man?
Puerto Rico.
Wow, Puerto Rico. Yo, 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 yo,
Yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo. Pretty busy out here. What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and I'm back again in the Philippines after traveling a couple of neighboring countries out here, and wow, it is pretty busy out here on a Sunday compared to other countries I've been. Manila, it never stops. It's always action-packed over here, so I gotta tell you, you know, no matter where I go, I really enjoy traveling other countries. I went to some amazing countries, I met amazing people, saw beautiful natural resources, but the Philippines, it hits different. Like the vibe over here is just different. Without further ado, join me. So I'm out here in Recto by Manila, and I'm gonna walk around to see what the vibes are changing. There's currently a new administration, so I wanna see what's happening in the city. Are there any new changes out here? You know, so far I see the roads are well paved. And I heard it's going for a massive cleanup around Manila, so I want to see what are the vibes over there. If I walk towards this area, this would take me towards Divisoria. So I think I got to cross towards the other way. The map, it looks like it's nearby, but it's actually a little bit of a walk. But I don't mind, because I think that's a good way for me to explore the street scenes, to see what is going on. I want to see if there's any action happening around on a Sunday noon right here. So far, not much action over here, but I like how wide the streets are. But like I said, I'm going to make it towards Divisoria, which is also a crazy market. It's a busy, crazy market. You hear the noise, but I want to see. I want to see if they did like some major changes to the area. And you can see Venice. I've still got to walk a little bit forward, maybe like 10 more minutes of walk. I'm not sure if this street had a lot of vendors, but you can see the sidewalks, how clean and impeccable it is. I was waiting for the light to change. I think I'm not too far from Chinatown, because the way how is this sign over here to my left, there's actually a kidding in the street. So. And I gotta tell you, maybe summer is over, but this country is still humid, you know. I've been not complaining, but just saying in every bit that I've been filming in Southeast Asia. I went to Thailand, I went to Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, and the heat was intense. And over here, it's the same too. Like, it's not too hot, but the humidity is just really like kicking in. But anyway, carry on, you know, we just keep on going with the flow right here to see what's going on. So not much traffic. I think once I get ahead, it's probably gonna be busier, you know. Like I say, it's Sunday. Hello. But like I say, it's Sunday. Look at the jeepney. They didn't manage to catch it, but this is what makes the Philippines different from those other countries and has me keep coming back. Like the vibe, the people are just so friendly. Of course, like any place, there's good and bad, you know. There's 2 or 3 bad apples, but over here, it's like they see you vlogging, and if you're not filming them, they try to, you know, they wave at you. Like they want to be on camera and be filmed. You know, this is vibe, the friendly people, the hospitality, the way how they accommodate you. Also, you know, the fact that they speak really good English over here, I think is what changes the vibe over here. And I'm not from here, I'm not Filipino, but it feels like second home, because even when I'm leaving in the airplane, I just feel like a type of sadness. That's kind of like what you feel when you're in your own country. And then when I'm landing back and just landing in the airport, it's just like that excitement, like your heart, it starts pumping, you know. That's only something that I get with the Philippines, not any other place I've been, so just unique. So with this area getting closer to the border of Tutuban, I think it's called Tutuban, and Divisoria to this side. I've never been towards the Tutuban area, but that's part of Tondo. So I think I'm gonna check out that area, but look at the streets. Wow, nice and organized. Even over here, I think it would be literally busy with vendors, but there's not much going on. But I'm gonna cross towards the other side to see what's happening. This is what you get right here. Got the streets of spaghetti wire, but yeah, I'm seeing the cleanliness of the streets. And that's 999 shopping mall, so that's Divisoria right there. But we're gonna make it towards the street scene to see what is happening down this way. I tell you, this over here will be busy. It's not too busy now, but like I said, I'm gonna walk deeper further to see how everything changes. We're still just touching the surface between Divisoria and Tondo. So this here towards my left is Tutuban Center, so I think it's like a market. Maybe in the evening or in the nighttime it comes out to light, but it's not too busy now. This is kind of part of Tondo, which I made a video there in the night market, Upo Street, but Tondo is really, really big. Like I say, a massive neighborhood with a lot of hardworking people. And what is negative in other countries, they have a lot of entrepreneurs there that they grind and hustle, and they turn a lot of fiends into positive fiends. So I am due for a video. I want to go there in the daytime and film the area and meet the people out there, you know. Some of the friendliest people out here in the Philippines, I met them in Tondo when I was filming that video in the night market. So I'm probably gonna walk around squares and then turn back towards Divisoria to see what are the vibes over there, you know, how has things changed since the last time I came here. I'm noticing there's not really much street food or street market out here. So I'm not sure if they usually used to pack this up before, you know. So I'm probably gonna turn into the left, then do another left and start making it towards Divisoria to see what are the vibes out there. I'm gonna make it towards this side of the road between Recto to see if there's any more action over here. So I didn't really find anything interesting in the other side, but over here I think there's more action going on. Like I can see people here selling street food, the tricycles out here, you literally share it. This is the difference between the Philippines and other Southeast Asia countries. Like you literally share the sidewalk with the highways. So it's still busy, it's still got a market over there. But now I'm just gonna cross the other side. I know people jaywalk, but I don't know, I don't feel safe doing that. But maybe I could try going in the middle of this street. The action is happening over that way. So I'm gonna investigate what's going on over that side. But here's where the action starts, in the middle of this market out here. So it's one of the busiest markets, I think, throughout Asia. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. So this market, you can literally get everything, you know, clothes, socks. It's an outdoor market, but they also got like indoor. But I'll tell you, the humidity out here is just intense and kicking in. But it's good, you know, this is what I love about Manila and the Philippines, like the action that you see despite what day of the week it is. So this you see literally all over, just like Quiapo, you know. We got neighbors like this, and it's to the point that you don't know which way to go, because it's always busy. Excuse me if I'm sweating, because the humid over here is hitting to another level right here. But that's how it usually is in the tropical country, so. But yeah, they got everything from clocks, shirts, you know, selling here cheap prices, 100 unan, what is that, like a shirt? 100 pesos, that's like $1.70. You know, but this is just only a little portion. I'm gonna start making my way deeper into the market to see what is going on over here. So you can see how busy it is. I think later in the evening is when this really gets jam-packed with people, so. But yeah. And I love it because people really don't mind you filming out here versus other markets that you go. It's always busy, you know, with a lot of friendly locals out here, so. But yeah, all over there, 999 shopping mall. So if you're hard, you get the shelter inside the mall and get some AC. It's a little bit more space out here, so. Yeah, they sell shirts, you know, clothes for your kids and everything. Wow, 100 pesos small bag. Shorts, you know. Despite they have like a million malls in the Philippines, they got markets like this where you can find good deals, you know. I'm not gonna lie, some of the clothes that I'm wearing, I bought them in markets throughout Asia, not in the malls. Like you find something that's unique and really affordable price. So I like wearing stuff that's different that makes you wonder, hey, where the heck did you buy it? So just one associated shopping mall. So like a couple of shopping malls connected all together, but it goes all the way towards the other side. And over here it's busy. See, it keeps going, traffic. Busy people, then they got like this tuk-tuk over here, which is a good way to get around. And vendors over here. I think I want to go inside the mall to get some AC because I'm literally sweating like crazy out here. Here you can see how busy it is. These are the type of places that I love exploring. Markets, outdoor areas, the action, the people, you know. Like I say, it's horrible to drive around here because of the traffic jam. There's more, there's like an overpass that will take you to the other side of the neighborhood, so. Yeah, went inside the mall to get a little bit of AC, but now I'm ready to walk back the streets. The thing about Manila, you just gotta go with the flow, but like I say, you could walk anywhere and you're always gonna find something pretty interesting to look at in the vlog. So there's an overpass there behind me, but I think over here is where the action starts too. You know, here's busy, look at the motorbikes. Getting a little bit windy, hopefully it doesn't start pouring rain out here. Like I tell you, the weather's super unpredictable in Asia. But then we got like a food market out here. Kind of giving me also a little bit of vibes when I was filming in Baclaran. like the same style, you know, outdoors and everything. But yeah, just gotta watch your surroundings. Here you see what's going on. Sell literally everything out here. There should be like another mall. Sorry. Hey, what's up, brother? See how funny? What's up, brother? Hey. Hey, say hi. Hi. But yeah, pretty busy. I think this street is gonna be pretty interesting right here. This will take me like close to Binondo, also Recto Avenue. I'm trying to remember because it's been a minute since I walk around Divisoria. Hello. I think if I go straight, it would take me towards the busy street. I'm not sure. And then once you go to the other side, you literally end up in Binondo, which is the oldest Chinatown. What's up, brother? Which is the oldest Chinatown in the whole world. So trying to figure it out. Outside here, there's more happening. Wow. Look at all the craziness. And this is Sunday, guys. Like you go to many other cities around the world, it's empty. Here it's just intense and crazy. Wow. Wow, look at this. Insanity right here. I'm trying to put anything bad, but I'm keeping my hand in my pockets too, you know, just to avoid any pickpockets in crowded areas like this. And you could go indoors there and see. I'll tell you, sometimes you could come with no plans to buy stuff, but when you see all the things that they sell out here, you end up buying like a lot of goods and stuff out here. So pretty intense and pretty crazy, but yeah. And then the market just keeps going. You can see crowds of people. Manila, I'll tell you, it never sleeps no matter what. Take a little break from that area. It's too intense for me. Busy, you know, here I got a little bit of fresh air, even though it's still busy out here. I think here, if I make a left, is where it's gonna get pretty interesting. So, wow. It's crazy, the street, how you share it, you know, with the people and everything out here. But yeah. Oh yeah, here's where the market actually is. So if you think what I show you was interesting, wait until I make it over here. So here, look at this craziness, what's happening out here. Wow. So busy, right? They really love their jerseys out here in the Philippines. So, and walking in another market, literally clothes all over. I guess they have a lot of good clothes for females. I'm trying to see where is the men's section. But if you have babies, like daughters or cousins, and you want to buy souvenirs, you could come out here and get them really good stuff out here. So it's nice.
Hey, bro, what's up?
What's up, brother? Say hi. Good?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm tall.
Hey, man.
You, Puerto Rico.
Where you from, man?
Puerto Rico.
Wow, Puerto
Puerto Rico.
What's your height, man?
I know. So 6'2".
Huh?
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
How old are you, man?
38. 38. Yeah. Friendly people out here, I'll tell you. But yeah, it's crazy. I guess literally my head is sticking out of everybody out here. I guess that's why they ask, you know, the height and everything. But yeah, I gotta be careful with this. It's gonna literally cut up my head, but yeah. And then here it keeps going. Wow. And this is what I was telling you before. I could travel, many other countries are amazing, but you're not gonna feel like the same vibe that you feel out here in the Philippines. You can see so far I was walking in the market and people literally just waving at me and being friendly to me over there, but hello. But yes, I figure if I keep walking straight, it would take me towards Binondo, which I never get bored. I can go there like 10 times or many times there, and there's always price and matching going on over there. I tell you what, the humidity here is just kicking in. I don't know, it's like every country I go is more humid. The only country that had a really stable weather for me to sport was Armenia, but over here the heat is just like in another level. Reminds me of my home, Puerto Rico, same type of weather. But yeah, so here you don't know where to go, if you go straight or you go the other way. I know if you go straight, I'll take you to Chinatown. I figure if I go this way, it's literally the same vibe I was getting in the other street. Let me see, maybe I can investigate what's happening around here. More space over here, but still busy, you know. I tell you, when I get home, I'm gonna shower myself up. The craziness, heat, the humidity. This is where you feel like the warm hospitality. So I tell you, it's people always hustling and grinding out here. Real action, you know, you don't see this back in the States. You might see some action in New York, but over here, it just takes you literally like to another level. It's crazy how they managed to put an ice cream vendor in the middle of this tight streets packed with people. So I think I'm ready to get out of this stampede out here and hit the regular streets to see what else is happening out here in Manila, you know. Even over here is pretty interesting to look at. Now I need to check my Google Maps to figure where I'm at right now. Gotta bend down. So this is a busy market. They got a mall over here. Regular tiny streets. Let me see, what else can I find out here? Oh, here, still a market, but it's actually more spacious and wide out here. That's good. Here kind of gives me like that semi-vibe of Quiapo. But this is an idea of what Divisoria looks like. The last time I came and I tried to film, which I did film, it started raining, so it kind of interrupted my video, my vibe. But right now I'm not filming, it's just the opposite. It's just really hot and humid. Oh, right next to me is the Divisoria Mall. So if you're going inside, it's kind of like the similar concept with a lot of products that they sell, but mostly you're inside the air conditioning, so I think that feels actually, you know, more comfortable. But yeah, gonna walk forward and I'm gonna make my way towards the other side, towards Binondo. There are some nice looking malls over there, so I'll probably shelter in the inside, chill, you know, and then see what else can I find and explore out here. But I tell you, every time I come back to the Philippines, it's like the vibe literally kicks in and it feels pretty great to be back. It's like a second home to me, like I say. What's up? But yeah, let's see what else is happening ahead over here. Over here's a different vibe. This over here is the Divisoria Mall. I think I came here the last time. But if I walk straight, there should be another street that passes a bridge and it'll take me straight to Binondo. Wow, gotta watch where I'm going. But despite the craziness out here, you know, people, you know, they know how to drive better. Comparing to Vietnam, it's just like, you gotta move. You know, the motorbikes will keep going hardcore. But over here, don't be intimidated by the way how people and the motorbikes will be driving. You know, no matter what, they look out for the people and they'll slow down and let you cross in peace. So my mission is to make it to San Fernando Street and I'll make a left and that should take me right in the heart of Onping Street, which is like the main street of Binondo. And then maybe I'll squeeze it and walk forward towards Quiapo, which is another bustling area. But I heard they're cleaning it up. So I want to see how the vibes changes, especially where the cathedral is. So, but yeah, let's walk forward and see what else can we find out in the vibrant city of Manila. Here I'm passing San Fernando, the bridge. So once I cross the bridge, this should be Binondo, Chinatown. And this is the minor Basilica Cathedral right here in the heart of Binondo. Then I'm gonna make my way towards Onping Street, which I think is this street over here in front of me. And I can see they have a lot of restaurants and stuff. And then not too far from here should be Quiapo. Wow. Busy traffic jam out here. That's crazy. So if I walk the entire length of Onping Street, it should take me straight towards Quiapo, which is actually another of my favorite neighborhoods. But this time I want to make it not only where the Cathedral Quiapo is, I want to make it towards the other side, which is like the Muslim area. I don't think I made it that time. So you see that church is called Quiapo Church. And pretty famous, you know, a lot of people, they take pictures out there with the cathedral. And you see there's a lot of benches, but I heard they clean it up. So I want to see what the vibes are right now. Here you got the streets, you know, streets of Binondo. It's literally a line of people to get some food out there, but I would not stand in this heat. Even more when I'm sensitive, I don't want to get dizzy waiting in line. But you know, like when there's like a massive line, it's because the food is actually really good. So that's one trick that you do, just follow where the locals go. So I ate here Chuan Ki, which is mostly the specialty is like soups. And it was actually pretty good. You can see the beautiful architecture. I think the only thing that ruins it a little bit is the spaghetti wires. Onping Street keeps going towards this way. Not too busy like it was in Divisoria, but still you can see action of what's going on over here. Also during Chinese New Year, this area is really popping. It should be something good over here to have this amount of people. This is, what they sell there? Like street food, I think. Oh wow, it's pretty busy with people. So when you see the amount of people like that, you know that it's actually a really good spot. I think it's like a vegan joint. But then I found out there's another Chinatown in Manila by Quezon City. I think it's called Banawe Street. I could be wrong. So I'm literally gonna make my way towards there to see how it looks like, you know, maybe check out some of the restaurants. I literally found out there's another blogger who's based out here. He made a video in one of the restaurants, and that's like, what? Quezon City has a Chinatown? So a lot of people, they focus in here. I want to go check out the Chinatown in Quezon City. You know, Alpine Street keeps going ahead over here, but the main entrance goes over that way. But even over here, I see some interesting things going on. And if you come in the nighttime, also it's pretty nice because they lit up the streets. You know, they have like a lot of banners and lights out here. But yeah, I'll show you what's going on ahead of me. So here you see what is happening. This place is famous, Shanghai Fried Siopao. You can literally see the line of people here lining up to eat. So maybe one day during the weekday or when it's not too busy, I'll come and try the snacks or the food that they got here. This place I heard is really good too. Actually, really affordable, the bikes out here, so that's why a lot of people come here, and then the texture and the taste of the food, you know, it's high quality. So I think that's what makes it pretty unique in this neighborhood. But also another neighborhood I'm gonna hit, Quiapo, which I made a solid video just for that neighborhood. They really have some good food too and diversity out there. Here they're developing condos. So little by little, you know, they build high-rise buildings in between this old historic streets. This over here is kind of like the borderline of Quiapo and Binondo. Now I gotta figure out how do I make my way towards the other side, since it's a little bit hard to cross, but I think I'm gonna walk towards this esquinita, the corners, and then make it safely to the other side. I can picture right here, actually. Just doing what the locals do. Here's the bustling streets of Quiapo. I think actually Quiapo's busier than Divisoria. I'm gonna do what the locals do, cross with them safely. They literally ruined this years ago. This bridge was not here, but they developed it. Oh wow, this is gonna be intense. It's actually busier than the last time I came out here. There must be like some street food. They have a lot of people out here waiting and queuing up. You can see the intensity of the streets. Crazy that over here is much more wider than Divisoria, but it's actually more packed. And I think it's mostly because of the street food that they sell here. It's top notch. Not gonna walk the whole thing. What's up? I'm good, brother. Thank you. What's up, brother? Good? Yo. Pretty busy out here. The guy's live streaming. He's filming me, you know, blogging. But yeah, pretty intense. You gotta love the street food. This is how you connect with the locals out here. Coming to markets like this. Whoa. Literally almost hit my head. I just want to figure out how do I get towards the cathedral. I literally forgot how. I just want to see, because I saw a video of it before and after how to clean the surrounding area. So I want to see what's happening over there, you know. And no excuse. A lot of cities, they say Saturday and Sunday, they be closing down and no action. Come to Manila, the opposite. Weekends, I think it's actually busier than the weekdays, you know, with the people out here. So I don't know. And then they got like both sides. I was pretty busy, but I'm trying to figure my way towards the other side. And now the heat is literally starting to kick in. I'm starting to bake myself. Woo, it's hot. But let's do it. I literally saw the cathedral ahead of me. I'm gonna make my way towards that way, then make it towards the other side of the highway to check out. I think it's a Muslim area of Quiapo. So it's like where the two religions literally collide. And it shows you like the diversity of the Philippines. They sell like pineapple juice, you know, refreshments to cool yourself up with intense heat. If you come in April, it's actually worse. April is summertime in the Philippines, so it gets actually hotter. I tell you, the street is not big, but since it's really packed, it takes you forever to get from one side to another one. Literally where they got. I was trying to figure out how to make it towards the other side, you know. This is the iconic. This is Sunday. There's actually a mass out here in the cathedral. You can see what's going on right here. There used to be a lot of street vendors out here, but they clean it up. So, but it's a crazy market over that way. But I'm not gonna walk over because you already visualize how it is, jam-packed, you know, with a lot of people. And then the gorgeous cathedral of Quiapo. So now my mission is to make it towards the other side of the street. But how the heck do I cross to the other side? This is like an underpassage. But I think there's more happening over here. It says Welcome 99. So, yo. But yeah, let's see what's going on. So here I made it towards the other side of Quiapo with this Hidalgo Street. Now I figure if I walk straight, there should be like another church ahead of me. But yeah, it keeps going over here, but I want to do a detour in some of the regular streets. The name of this cathedral that I'm trying to check out is called San Sebastián. And the last time I came, I literally, yeah, what's up? Say hi. Hey. The last time I came, I missed it out, you know. Come here. What's up?
Page, is that MB?
No, I'm saying YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, Manny Explores.
Flores?
No, Manny Explores, like exploring.
Manny?
Manny Pacquiao. Manny
Manny
Explores.
Explores.
Explores, yeah.
Okay, I'll search
got
it
it?
and subscribe.
About it. Yeah. Thank you, man.
thank you.
Take care. You got it. Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico? Yes,
Okay.
Mexican.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, let me walk straight towards the end and check out the cathedral, and I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. It's been awesome returning back to the Philippines. You know, you can never get bored of this country, and like I said, it's one of my favorite countries to the point that it literally feels like it's my home, even if I'm not from here. You know, here's not too busy like the other side, but it's still pretty interesting to look at, you know, because most of the people, they focus where the market is and where all the street food is, because Quiapo has some amazing food, you know, and pretty affordable. But I really want to check out this cathedral all the way towards the end. Actually, over here, the street gets really nice. Wow. It turns literally into cobblestones. I'm not sure if I saw it in the video, but I had no idea where it was. So it's actually here in Quiapo, but let me show you the street ahead of me. This is the street. I don't know if they remade this, you know, but it looks actually pretty nice and pretty clean. So, but then the church I want to see is right at the end, and then if I make a left, it should be near the LRT. So I've said this many times in my previous videos I film out in Manila. Like, Manila, you know, is pretty accessible. You can get around many neighborhoods using the MRT and the LRT. And now they're building a underground subway station. I think it'll open in 2028, I'm not sure, but if they open that up, it's gonna be a hit. It's gonna go, I think, from Valenzuela all the way to the southern part of Metro Manila. So it's gonna be awesome. This is it right here. Nothing crazy, but it's really nice to look at. Like I say, it's like another side of Quiapo, like a much more chiller section. It goes all the way back here. And the beautiful trees, I'm not sure if it's the same one like we call in Puerto Rico, flamboyant, but it's actually, you know, really nice to look at. This side over here is pretty nice. Got some nice looking apartments. You know, nice apartments that you can live out here. But it's not too far from Recto, where the LRT passes by Recto, then when it makes it towards the other side, it turns into Aurora Boulevard. So that's something that's pretty interesting. Now I'm just making it back towards Recto Avenue to head back to the LRT. It's been an awesome evening out here in Manila, even though the weather was brutal and hot and humid, but the vibes of the people, the action that you see in the city, I mean, you never get bored, so I got no complaints. I'm gonna wrap up this video out here, you know, like I said, an awesome evening I have here, but many more videos coming out from this beautiful country. So that was the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there. Everybody, God bless y'all, and peace.